Vale, gente, vamos a hacer otra misión de Arconte. Ya se desbloqueó la misión Ardiendo, así que vamos a hacer Ardiendo de... Dirígete a la tribu Plumaflora. Ya estamos en la tribu Plumaflora. ¿De qué hablas? Hasta acá. Tengo que ir hasta allá, vale. Hay que seguir el caminito. Vamos corriendo con nuestra Cli. Por aquí. Por acá. Ya casi llegamos. Ya se cansó la pinche Cli. Está agotada. Córrele, Cli. Llegamos.
Do you think Inefa will like this gift? See? See?
Are you sure? Cause when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishki Gorli.
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight. You guys, it's just making Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert? Beep beep. Yeah?
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual.
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that's a good idea after what happened last time?
Inefa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition
Huh. So, losing her memory. She's awesome. I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten up.
All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now.
We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much. Uh-huh. So that's why you... Yeah. We still don't know if she'll like it, though. It's okay, Ardieta. She'll love this. But what if she doesn't? This might be my last chance. Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nagcry have left to go home... Already? Wasn't the... Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to over... He thought we should at least make sure Inefa wasn't getting any worse first. To be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't... Ah, no wonder. So, no, she's from Nagcry. She met my dad after he moved there. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so he hasn't been home in a... Don't worry. We'll write to you and let you know how
You bet! And when she's all better, we'll bring...
Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. I'm sure she'll love it. Although, I guess we still need to wait till she gets back. Who knows? Seems like she takes long...
Can't we go take it to her? No, wait.
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of time. Oh, really?
Vale, dice, busca a Inefa. Vamos a buscar a Inefa. ¿Dónde está la Inefa? Está hasta acá. Me queda más cerca este teleport. Vamos con Inefa, es del otro lado.
La la la.
Vamos por la pinche Inefa. ¿Esto qué es? ¿Esto qué chingados es? Ah, no puedo subir. Por ahí. Vamos despacito porque si no, para ir recargando estamina. Vamos a agarrar esta Z. Ahora sí. Y llegamos. Ah, mira. Ahí está la Inefa.
Threat eliminated.
Inefa!
Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Hey! Don't you start too.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind.
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well, but I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? A flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs.
It's more like a...
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function?
It doesn't have a function. It's just for looking.
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what purpose? A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you can...
The Flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory.
Yes, exactly. You got...
But is this not tit for tat?
No, that's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento of your...
Memento? Important memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it, that's right, a souvenir. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take No. Everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as you're... Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lot. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, you were once... well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkan doesn't care to So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me... Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey. Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
Inefa? Inefa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long? Oh, you need to...
Back?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Ardiendo...
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather Clan, the more erratic my cognition module be...
Memory data? So, what about that?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off. But if I do not recall my memories...
So, is this why you've been...
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative combat capability.
1/5?
Traveler. Risk mitigated.
Vale, vamos a llevar a la Inefa a Pluma Flora. Acá está el teleport. Y acá está la pinche Inefa. Vamos a seguir el rastro. Llegamos.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing to...
It's all right. She'll be in good hands.
She never came back. I guess I'll have...
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue.
Arieta. Amu. Joashin.
Huh? Inefa? You...
Also, gratitude for the flower. What does it feel like?
That's a strange question. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe we can...
Not cry.
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchant... If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from?
Phew.
What is it that you're afraid of?
Are you worried the new you will...
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split.
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of people, but if you want my opinion, home is... No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. I guess you could say it's somewhere you... Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to. Of course, everyone's situation is different. And I don't know how applicable my experience...
Okay. Recorded under...
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more... Someone's looking for us. Don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the answer.
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten?
Vale, dice, ve a ver qué pasa. Vamos a ver qué pasa. ¿Dónde? Acá. Vamos a ver qué pasa. De este lado. Aquí.
Oh, it's Lolly. Didn't think it'd be.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the traveler? And anyway...
Ancient history.
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter after you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for... Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his...
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he...
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the... Wait, really? How? Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. But one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are... If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I would have had no...
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused. Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And,
Lost.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby.
What? Ineppa's a sovereign ruler?
Could be. Kenichi and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But...
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Ineppa so far. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the Eighth Lord. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising...
Huh?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest, and she traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and Saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievance. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and Saurians gathered around her. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's...
Oh. Sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. You mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers was...
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. It's very possible that this is mere speculation, or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, in the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimate.
Jeez. What a bizarre method of execution.
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any...
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any. I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll...
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Bye, Sweet Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
Dice, reúnete con Citlali. Vamos con Citlali. Ah, otra vez para allá. Vamos para allá entonces. Con Citlali. ¿Dónde está la Citlali? Está acá atrás. Acá está, mira.
Hello, traveler. Well, Citlali hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle...
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa responds. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Leonka. And to me, that's it.
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. And when the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. But the rest is lost to history.
Remember though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she...
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be?
Chaska, what?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concern. Ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly... Inefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she...
Even if the past and future Inefa are a...
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any... But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I... If Leonka was here, I have... Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no...
Fine, fine.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because...
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just... Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on in...
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska?
Paimon, you were supposed to...
Oh, right, Inefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off.
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't make any sense.
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry.
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform...
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey, wait up!
Chingó a su madre. Busca a Inefa. Vamos a buscar a Inefa. Ah, pues por aquí, ¿verdad? Ah, tenemos a Chaska, no me había dado cuenta. La pinche Chaska vuela, güey. Ah, con este bajo, vale. Y es aquí, ¿no?
Target acquired. Activating annihilate.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
No, me mataron a mi clip. Ah, no, no la mataron.
Life goes on.
Me quedó viva por un segundo. A ver, vamos a cambiar
Defensive mode engaged.
a esta vieja a ver qué hace. No, corre.
Shadow Raven.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Vamos a ver qué hace.
Annihilation mode.
Oh, sí dio un golpe bastante fuerte, eh.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, we've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working.
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable.
Let's fall back.
Hamu, Ardiendo, are you okay?
I'm fine. But
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle.
Why would they do this? Ugh.
Look, no one could have known the automatons would
wait, how did Enefa know to come here? Did she?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons. Even now, I still hear them.
Really?
Hypothesis. Language module required. Finished. Please try again.
Whoa, that was quick.
I have seen them many times.
More random memory.
Wow!
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides...
The Fatui invaded my territory.
Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal, maybe?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard, so the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent
They stole my privileges and took control.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No.
Mirror of the dawning morn detected nearby.
Mirror of the dawning morn detected nearby. Now sending request for mirror.
Mirror of the dawning morn?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to...
Mirror of the dawning morn.
I think... she wants me to go with her to return the core.
Wait! You mean...
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name. 11th Lord.
What? So... Enefa...
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We should... You say Enefa is the 11th Lord. What
Return to the 8th Lord's territory and...
Enefa!
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
8th Lord? Lianka's mother's territory? What does the 11th...
You were split, then exiled.
This is getting weirder by the...
Excessive signal interference. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory. Traveler.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient... The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as Marionette.
Marionette? How exactly?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nasha Town. But I figured they were just...
Is that right? How come I'm only...
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh?
An Effa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. An Effa's already...
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this... Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning. But...
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes. New destination.
Traveler, Anefa, could you check that the coast is clear? I'm gonna patch up
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has something...
You're not coming back with us.
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget, they're our ticket to a... Don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens, see...
Huh? Why'd it stop moving? Is it...
Leroy, his portrait is hung up at the Fatui's.
Vale.
You're saying Joashin might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind... But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely there'd be...
Hey, Chaska! Amu's ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Ardiendo to safety. If you have to leave the area for...
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful...
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Vale.
Now, why would someone dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere?
The territory was sealed by Lianka. This was...
Hey! That was pretty clear this time.
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module. Lianka sealed the territory to...
Huh? You're breaking up again! Oh, looks like the signal's...
Lianka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding. Later, the Fatui found a weak point and...
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. What do you think? Inefa? Oh no! What's she doing? She's charged right in...
Wait.
Traveler, are we going after her? Or... Alright then. But... let's Let's be careful.
Vale.